I'm going to show you something. Let's hope that it works. There we go. This is a copy of my election communication to the people of the Sheldon ward in the city of Birmingham in the United Kingdom. What benefits will there be to the population of Sheldon and the United Kingdom if cannabis hemp is re-legalised? £6 billion. Please read the other side. We won't go into the small print. Here we go. This is the other side. Nice leaves. And we won't go into the small print, but what I'll do is I'll just read it. What if that'll work? No, it won't. What a pain to the brain. I'll stick it there. Oh, there. Coming to think of it, I should bear it off hot. Or by heart, anyway. It costs the United Kingdom £3 billion to keep cannabis a prohibited substance. I walked round the whole of Sheldon, delivering 6,000 of these to the people of Sheldon. Some of them just glanced at them and mixed them up and, I suppose. You'd think, going to all this trouble to try and educate them, they'd all go out and vote for me because, the United Kingdom wastes, really, £3 billion on prohibiting cannabis and other drugs. Now, the only reason I would like other drugs legalised is so that they can be managed properly, and drugs aren't managed properly, even though, these are controlled drugs. And they're not really, are they? They're not controlled at all. Anyway, we won't go into that side of it. So, yeah. And those, the money that it costs to control those drugs. That is a very debatable point. Anyway, where was I? Yes, it costs £3 billion, and that £3 billion actually comes out of UK taxpayers' pockets. It does. So, if they read that, that's what I say here. That's £3 billion comes from your taxes. And then I go on to say, when you think about it, it also came out of the taxes of your mums and dads, and perhaps even their grandparents for that matter, years ago, when they first prohibited it. So, where does the other £3 billion come from? The other £3 billion comes from a UK cannabis hemp industry, managed properly, organised properly, established, financed. Why? Why do we need a cannabis hemp industry? All of you cannabis smokers and users should know, and if you don't know, you're about to find out. A UK cannabis industry will create tens of thousands of jobs. This is on the leaflet. And they would be permanent jobs, jobs for life. That's on the leaflet too. I think I might have to relight this. Dash and damn. That's what I say. So here we go. Did I say that hemp production in the United Kingdom would create jobs for life? I do on the leaflet. It would be produced locally because it would be produced all over the United Kingdom, so therefore it would be produced locally, and it would be produced locally for food, fibre and fuel. Fibre is anything in direct any products can be made in direct competition to the cotton industry, which is polluting the planet, really. Well, causing the pollution of the planet by the pesticides that are sprayed on it. A little bit of silence for a while. But anyway, I'll go into that on the leaflet, so the 6,000 people should have read it, and if they didn't read it, they're bigots. It's as plain and simple as that. Aren't they? Let's face it. Or apathetic, which is what the government complains about already. They're apathetic, but the government's made them that way anyway, hasn't it? There we go. So having created a saving of £3 billion by managing drugs properly instead of saying they're controlled drugs but they're not really, and creating a cannabis hemp industry worth over £3 billion a year in taxes. Where will that £6 billion go to? Well, it can either go back in your pockets, but I don't say that there. Perhaps I should do, because everybody's greedy, aren't they, for a bit of tax savings. But why not stick it all in all the things that the UK needs? The National Health Service, our elders, the infirm ones anyway. Those that are active should remain active for as long as possible and keep fit. Education, health, in fact, all public services. That's where they should go. And finally, on the leaflet, I talk about hemp as a tool to fight global warming. Because if you ever watched or get round to watching the tape, or not the tape, such an old-fashioned fuddy-duddy, that is what I am. Terribly, terribly fuddy-duddy. Whatever it is anyway, this recording of whatever it is called. Have a look at Lauren and me, because the future is for our children. Lauren's my granddaughter, and she's almost 3 now, and she knows her A, B's and C's, most of them, as far as I know, and a slight look to the left and a slight look to the right, to prove that I don't know what I'm talking about. I've heard her say her A, B, C is up to about F. That's a guess. But I've heard her count up to 20. And do you think I could get her to count up to 20? Not on your Nelly. She got, I don't know what she got up to. 6, I think. Pain. She's lovely there. So I say that hemp is a tool to fight global warming on my leaflet. Walked round the whole of Sheldon delivering all on my own. Just to prove I could do it, whether I was wrecked or not. So, that's the leaflet. What a pain. I'm going.